It's an absolutely stunning day here in Bend, Oregon. The sun's out, the birds are chirping, people are surfing behind me, and even the skiing is great on Mount Bachelor today. So I'm Brian Ladd from the Ladd Group here at Cascade Sotheby's Realty, and I'm here to talk about what's happening in the real estate front in Q1 2019 and a few legislative pieces that are affecting the housing market. So first, let's talk about the data. Pricing. Pricing is up 6.2% on housing year over year, but it's an interesting market. If you look at the $1 million and above category, pricing is actually slightly down. So why? Well, we still have an inventory and supply crisis here in Bend. We don't have enough homes, so there'll be upward pressure on the lower pricing ranges, and the upper end is going to be a little bit more discretionary. So the other factor I want to talk about is interest rates. Interest rates have come down from just under 5%. We now sit at 4.17 for a 30-year mortgage. What does that mean? Well, that's an 18% drop in interest rates, and that dramatically increases one's ability to purchase a home. This is something to consider and take advantage of. So let's talk about the two pieces of legislation that are affecting housing here in Central Oregon. First of all, opportunity zones. This is a byproduct of the 2017 federal tax reform bill. Basically what this does is it nominates census tracts for preferential tax treatment for investors. There's a lot of nuances to this, but basically what it provides is a tax shelter and future waiving of tax gains for investments in these zones. This can have a dramatic effect on one's investment returns. It's a very complicated bill, but I'm happy to discuss it with you in further detail. So the other piece of legislation that is affecting us locally is Senate Bill 608. This is the nation's first statewide rent control measure in which the rent price cannot go up more than 7% plus the consumer price index once a year. And secondly, it is putting a lot of restrictions on a landlord's ability to evict a client. Basically, they're eliminating no-cause evictions, and there's all kinds of subtleties on the number of properties you own, how long the lease is, etc., that can affect how you own and rent property. So as you can tell, there's a lot of factors affecting the housing market here in Bend. It's a complicated world out there, and now more than ever, it's important to use a professional to navigate this market. Don't hesitate to drop us a message or give us a call. We're here for you 7 days a week.